boys and girls. Back down the Red Syndicate, and it was a cold one last night. Only got my shelter up, you know. I'm not really putting Bibby up unless I really want to. I'm the sort of person that likes to have a good view of the lake. The ease of a shelter, you know, so I can put a shelter up really quick. Just recapping on what I've done with sessions, because I hadn't done a video blog for a couple of sessions now, because I'm literally doing the same thing over and over again, so I don't want to bore anyone. But I came last Tuesday and Thursday. The conditions was around 8 degrees in the day, about 3 to 5 degrees at night, so reasonably good nighttime temperatures and good daytime temperatures. Considering now we're nearly in the middle of March, the weather's still cold. It's really, I think this is the last, you know, what we've got at the minute. This is the last stand for the winter. I think it's just saying, look, I'm still here, but I'll bid you a farewell after this week or so. You should see some mega temperatures. It's meant to be going up to 15 degrees next week. But just going back on them 2 days, I've had 2 nights, should I say. I was doing in between work again, and I had 3 fish catch on the Tuesday, and I had another 3 fish catch on the Thursday. Tuesday session I had 2 tench and a carp, another 20 common, a couple of nice tench, and the 2 tench came off a short sneaky zone. I do think that's a good tench spot, that is. So when I'm going to tench this year, I think I might do a bit of time in that area, because, you know, it's pulled already some good fish out for me already, tench wise. I had a 20 off the main zone. And then Thursday I had a mirror and a common and a tench. I did £6.11 tench, you know. Thought it nearly went 7 like the other one, but big fish again. The mirror and the common, I think the common came, remember rightly, came to the sneaky zone, and then the mirror came to the main spot. Again, Project A, hook bait with the cork balls. Project A, washed out baits, freebies, not a lot again, you know, 20 odd baits around each rod, but it's been consistent. That's why I'm catching, you know, it's been consistent. We managed to be getting down every other day, putting bait out, only 1.5 kilos at a time, but it's been consistent. It's always a trickle there. I've had so far I've had in 5 sessions, this is my 6th, but in 5 sessions I've had 14 carp, 5 tench, I've had 5 20s. Effort speaks for itself, you know. Back onto this session. I've got a couple of days off today, which is Thursday. I arrived last night, Wednesday night, at around 5:15. Got here and had a snow shower, or blizzard for a little while, sleet. But yeah, got here, got the rod straight out. All of them are on Project A. 2 to the main zone again, 1 to the sneaky zone. Just put out scattering the bait. Out out yet, but alright guys, well, after about 23 hours of the rods being out solid, I've got into my first fish. So over the moon with it. It's not a carp, it's a tench, but it's a lovely tench, £6.8, and you know, just pleased to have one on the bank, really. It was a really steady take, typical cold water take it was, and this was taken on red spice, and this was on the main zone. I thought it was a tufty at first because I've been plagued by tufties all fucking day, doing my head in, you know. But I'll just show you her. It's a bit of an angry female. There you go, look. It's a bit angry, come on. £6.8, a lovely tench. I love tench, you know, my second favourite species. They're just so strong and muscular. And again, on red spice, cut ball, stiff rig, main zone, happy days. Put a paddle on it, you know. Bit of a warrior. Mouth's a bit fucked up in the corners. Apart from that though, you know, lovely jet black fish. So, hooker off the mark. Hopefully, with it being warmer temperatures tonight, it's 3 degrees tonight, so there should be no frost. And it's been fairly mild today. The wind's changed from southerly, so I'm hoping we're going to come on the feed tonight and we'll get a few. So, I decided to stay on, and fingers crossed we get latch into something a little bit special. Right guys, just recasting. I put the left and middle rod already out, back on the main zone. All rods have been out for about 17 hours, nothing yet, not a blip, but you know, conditions are good today. We've got about 6-degree temperature, a westerly. It's changed now to a westerly, and it's warm. You know, it didn't take long to thaw out after -3 last night. So hopefully this bit of warm temperature, because we haven't had 6 degrees since probably back end of last week. It's been quite low, the temperatures. So just put a bit of bloodworm back on there. It's a little sneaky spot. But you know, it's the first day for at least 5 days where it hasn't been cold. You know, I'm taking a few layers off because it is warm. You know, it's unbelievable, really. Hopefully, it'll get her moving about. You know, keep just putting a little often on the bait. Just try and keep the scent there, the smell, just in case. You never know. But I just thought I'd show you the rigs that I'm using, because I don't really show you them, just tell you what I'm using. So I'm just tying up at the minute. Just my hinge stiff rig. Just get the bait tied on. With me, everything's already prepped. You know, I've got 20 bait flosses already tied, ready just to put on the bait. I have half a dozen baits, whatever I'm using, already tied with the bait floss on, so it's just a case of straight onto the rig ring, you know, cutting the old one off onto the rig ring, recurving it straight back out the spot, so it don't take too long. So I'm just doubling it up now, double knot, just blob it down with a lighter. It's got to be perfect with me. You know, I like everything to be just right. I'm using the trodic tool to make sure all my loops, my bait loop, are just right. I say I always like them perfect. Make sure there's no weed or out on them, all fresh and clean. Just double check on that one. You need your loops to be nice and round, so it aids movement for the rig. You know, it's all about flexibility. And I'm just gonna warm up the mouth trap. I use £20 mouth trap. The majority of everything that I use for stiffies and chods. I've been a fan of the £25. I've tried the ESP one. I just find it a bit too stiff. You know, it's just nice. It's happy medium. This £20. So I'm just warming it up now. As you can see that. You know, and then I'll just make it into a curve. Like so. Just bring that over here. You can see that. That's how it would sit like that. You know, sit on the lake bed straight out. It's about 8 to 10 inches long. It's got a nice aggressive curve. A fish sucks that in, bang. It's nailed, you know what I mean? There you go, look. Pucker. Project A caught ball pop-ups as I make myself. Get the paste off Rob, mate. And that is it really, that's what I'm putting out. I've got about 6 to 7 inches of movability, so if it lands in, it's quite soft choddy out there, because you know, it's got a fair few bloodworm on this. It's a natural spot. I reckon it's just where I like feeding, and then it'll just run up if it plugs in, and it'll just lay pucker. You know, 100% confidence. Still pucker sharp the hook. Just give it some nose oil before I forget. Stop it from rusting. And there we are. So I'll get it out now, and hopefully we'll have something through the day. I might do tonight yet. I'm just leaving in the morning, but we'll see how it goes. Right guys, well, I think it's around about 7:15, something like that, and I've got something a little bit special in the sling. It went off around about 3 o'clock this morning, again on the Revesby to the edge of the zone. Nothing on the Project A this time round, but I'm so pleased it stayed another night, you know, because in this sling I've got a mirror of 28.3. This is the 3rd biggest fish since I've been here, and you know, I'm a 620, and you know, what a way to end the session. If I get home the last couple of hours, you know, brilliant. If not, I'm made up. You know, it was only a couple of bleeps and that was it, and the line's pulled up tight. I got her in, and you know, you can tell I'm not moving because her mouth is absolutely just rammed with leeches. You know, she was covered in them. So I did my job, good Samaritan that I am, and cleaned them off for her. So she should be happy now. I'm just going to do you this quick video and show you. Over the moon with it, absolutely over the moon. Look at that, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, look at that. Scale, she's just absolutely beautiful, she is. Absolutely mint. I'll show you this side, it's just someone's obviously lifted a scale on her. It's pinged on, but it looks like it's healed pretty well. But red spice, inch stiff, doing business. Water's effing freezing. Show you the side. I'll flip her back. Alright result. And there's the other side. Brilliant. Absolute brilliant. She's plodded along in a fight. She didn't really put on much of a fight until she got near the edge. But what a result. 28.3. Awesome, awesome mirror cap. Well chuffed. Happy days. Right, that'll do. Pucker.